What is up? Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the track. We made it here just in time. Had a good night last night. Still put on that new rubber. Hopefully picks up 2 seconds off of that.
Need something.
Yeah. So hopefully I get some more footage from today. Miguel's GoPro didn't record the finals. We don't know what's going on at the moment. Sorry about that. So and we'll do the best we can. Day 2 at CKNA Monticello. We're ready. We're excited. Let's get that going. It is cold out here. We are freezing. Beautiful weather though. If the rain holds off and I can warm up a little bit and keep the sunshine out, awesome day. Thanks to everybody for subscribing. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's try to have a fun, relaxing day. Miguel's pumped up. Pre-final in the book. Not pre-final. Oh my God. We guys got first practice in the book, and he's excited. He's pumped.
Fast.
Stuart, he just put brand new tires on. My practice was good as well. Well, you want me to pick up the cart? Ready?
See what I ran?
Pumped, excited. Not gonna show the time on the camera. Woo! First practice out, not bad. Not bad. We're trying new things. Since the GoPro didn't record too well, we're doing this on the phone. Alright guys, let's get the qualifying. Alright guys, I want to talk about these mini gears real quick. They're Sharp Design QCs. I've been running them. I have a good idea of them now. Acceleration coming out of the corner feels better. Huh?
I've been running them 1 day.
Yeah, 1 day experience. But the most thing I like about them is these set screws. Oops, sorry. You take off that set screw, you undo the slip screw, this slides out, you put the new gear in, slide in, tie it up, that's it. And then of course do the motor mount. But I really enjoy them and I like them. I'm gonna stay with them. I'll leave a link in the description below of the website where you can get them if you guys want to try them out. I like them, so I recommend them. Full review on white knuckle racing. Like, subscribe to that channel too. All right, qualifying is not my strongest suit, but I had a game plan. Get a draft. Pretty straightforward. Monticello is a drafting track. Get a draft, get close, but you can't bump draft. So I was trying to gauge, when was the best that I could get a good draft up on the 80, but not get too close. And then I found out I got too close. So this turned out to be my fastest lap, even though I kind of screwed up. People here were entering it wide. During this lap, I did as well to try to scrub off some speed. If I entered it wide, my cart would just kick out, so I would stay real tight to keep the cart a little bit tighter. So during the race, I take that way tighter than I was there, and I was actually able to make some passes there. And then I just stayed close to 80, and I got real close at some points. I was trying to stay off his bumper as much as possible. I didn't want to get caught pushing, so I was just trying to, get a good draft run, which in my head, it worked out great, but I should have started that lap a little bit further back and probably got in a better run. But I was happy with the qualifying position, P5, and I'm not a good qualifier, so definitely happy with that run. All right, qualifying the books, P5, pretty good. I used a toe from the 80. I tried to judge it right. I don't have anything for the leaders. Nothing. Matt, motor shifted. Yep. Chain got real tight.
He in the back.
He forgot what the rev limiter was.
Yeah.
Miguel, he came off the track happy in practice. He's mad now. He's starting P7, right? And it's a drafting track. It's a race track. He'll be up to P5.
Yeah, they're going to draft right away.
They're not going to draft right away from you. Mr. Negative Nancy here.
It's okay. In the final, just send them on.
Negative Nancy here. Yeah. He's acting like somebody else right now, so hopefully he gets that shit off of him and then he gets going.
I just feel like it just didn't. I don't know.
He didn't drive it good.
The car is different.
And then Stewart, I think he qualified P7 and Heath P8 or P9, somewhere around there. Good showing. On to the pre-final. here we are for the pre-final, starting P5 inside row. I thought the outside row was getting a better run because when you come up here to the inside, you have to kind of pinch off the corner. It's all about momentum, you know, the gearing that we were running. But we actually got a good run on the inside. But you'll see here what I'm talking about when they motor on by. I was like, what the heck? I was like, come on, 53, let's get going. I had Brown on my outside and I was not going to give in. He got tangled up a little bit. I still had Brown on my outside. I was still not going to give in an inch. I had Brown pass me a little bit. Then I had Brown on my outside because I was going to shove it in on the inside, and I slid, bumped him, and I was like, that's not right. I slowed down right after here because I lost the front end, got into him, and I let him by. I mean, you know how I am. I'm tough, but that right there was not a good pass at all. I decided to give him the position back and then work with him to get up to the front of, you know, don't screw it up first lap of the race, first turn. You know, if I take you out, or if someone takes you out, I mean, they got some good reason. There's some wrecking balls out there. I'm not going to name anybody, but, you know, definitely last lap, you ride on them a little bit harder for sure. But I smacked into the side of him. Did not feel good about that, so gave him the position back. And then try to work with him to ride forward. Got into the sand a little bit, and trying to get, you know, once you get into the grass, those tires, they're so sticky, they get soft, and they pick up that grass. Lost a little bit of position. I think I went on too low of a tire pressure, not too sure. I was playing with tire pressure around. I noticed that the lower I went, the more grip I had. The higher I went, the less grip I had. That's just how I work for my kart. So I ended up going really low, and I was trying to find that happy medium. But then towards the end of the race, the kart came alive. So I didn't know if I started too low, but I knew the finals is a couple more laps. That would be the right tire pressure to go on. The only bad thing is I couldn't remember what the heck I went out on. So I just asked around, and it sounded close. I was like, yeah, that's it. Right here, just trying to cast that draft, stay in the draft. If you stay in the draft, 2 karts are faster than 1 at this track. It's really, really hard to pass. There's no way really to gain positions without another person running with you. But we were catching the 511. Actually, Brown was catching 511. He was towing me up there. But as you can see, look how big the draft is right there. Come on. Look, I was how many kart lengths back? 8, 9, 10. This is what I'm talking about. I was able to keep it tighter, and Brown's kart looks pretty good right now. But man, he was dirt tracking it during that dang bowl. If he came in a little bit too wide, dirt track it. GoPro stopped working. I literally stayed right here the whole race. Ended up P5. Good run. Ready for the finals. Ready to rip it. Pre-finals in the books. P5.
Gave up on the GoPro.
Yeah, I gave up on the GoPro, guys, because the GoPro is not working out right. All right.
More memory I got from mine.
I'm glad that it works. Did you videotape?
No, I didn't. Should have.
Ha! Ha! Hey, the other one's supposed to videotape. Thanks for the content. Like, we don't have any.
Of all the races
We
to
don't
run,
have any.
so that was the one.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, that was the one. So in the end, we got the finals coming up. Hopefully it goes well. I'll be starting P6. I don't know, P5. I like
P5, I'm P6.
P5, P6. Haven't touched the kart.
P1.
P1. He's gonna be P1 for the first turn.
Karts are running a full 15 laps as well as everybody else.
So Miguel's gonna be P7.
And everybody's running 15 laps.
Miguel did a mistake.
A little bit longer track, but everybody.
If you guys remember the Grands when he sent me out like on 80 PSI,
I know race monitors.
he did the same thing to himself on the front. Came off the track hot. Kart won't turn.
Everybody is.
I was like, well, let's do something. Comes off. I didn't set the side pressure.
They're both like, one was 25 and the other one was over 30. The gauge stops at 30.
Exactly. It wasn't working out right. So let's get to the finals, guys. All right, here we go for the finals. What can I say? I was ready to go. Man, I got a good jump with Jim. Give him a little bump. Send it on the inside. I was ready to go to P1. Man, I was pumped. I was like, Matt's back there. He's going to help me out. Ha! Good old Matt. Jesus, man. He ends up pushing Jim right by me. And then I hook his bumper and sends me into the grass. He probably looked back. He's like, sucker, that's payback. Ah, God. So, I wasn't too worried. Kart was on rails. Nobody got away. Everything was good to go. And I saw Sean back here with me with the 511. I was not worried at all. And then when I don't get worried, it's go time. Like, there's two different sides of me. When the cart's hooked up, ready to go, I'm almost unstoppable. I don't want to toot my own horn. I'm almost unstoppable for a top 10 for sure. But I have an issue falling at times. Sometimes when the cart's really good, I don't want to make a mistake, so my following isn't always the best. I decided to break in early, give people a little bit of gap, and to be really fast, you got to be on their back bumpers, going through the turns and stuff. So I was pushing hard. I was trying to get up there, help out the 511 so I can keep up with the lead pack. Cart was not the best at the beginning, but it came in towards the end of the race. It was I would say after lap 2, the cart was just hooked up. I could go a lot faster in the corners than everybody else. They were losing the rear in the fishbowl. I call it the fishbowl, the high-speed carousel, whatever you want to call it. The big-ass right-hander. There, I was able to keep it tight, keep my cart tighter than everybody else. Everybody was starting to lose the rear in this section. And the little tight section, the tighter sections where the cart really shined. The high-speed section, it was good, but the tighter sections where the cart was really rolling. I don't know what happened to the 511, to be honest. Coming up here, we're going to get on his back bumper pretty quick, and it looked like tire delaminated or just lost air, and just you're going to see the right-hand tire. Look at his right rear. It's just gone. I think it was just flat and went flat, and he was not getting up to speed, so I decided I got to go. I can't push him because flat tire, I can't deal with it. I don't know if that was the issue or what. Made the pass, go into a final chicane, and then my job was, focus, get ready, and try to move forward with the momentum. A couple laps later, I was getting pushed by a 29. I ended up right back with the top 3. And this is when things felt really good. When I was in this draft, it felt amazing, and I knew I could pass on the inside. They would cut open wide on that entry, and I would just duck down on the inside. And then just hold the line. The cart was just working. I could just push as much as I wanted to, and not worrying about where other people are braking. When I'm leading, it's a lot easier. People say it's more difficult when you're leading, but for me, when I'm leading, it's much easier. I'm not the best follower. Maybe that's why I'm not the best pusher at times. But my whole goal was to get the Matt's bumper and work with him. That's why I said at the beginning of the race, we worked really well together, and I was not going to leave his back bumper, and I did not. When I got back to his back bumper, I did everything I could to push him forward, even though I kept the Coyote behind me, Jim, in the game, because I kept doing stupid mistakes, like going up here to turn 1, get through the corner, entry good, corner good, and just made a stupid mistake on the exit. Then Jim gets by me, and he's going to push Sean, so I have to push him to get the Matt, but I don't want to push him past Matt. So it's like a double-edged sword. I was like, I need you to get back up there, so I'm going to push you to get back up there, but then I need to pass you again so I can break you 2 up. It was a mind game. When you're thinking like that, you have to think like that, because you have to think about what you're going to do when it comes down to the last lap, and there's 2 on 2. It's easier 2 against 1. Plus, I think I was a lot quicker than Jim, because he was tight. His cart's starting to get tight towards the end of the run. You can see it hop a little bit tight. You see it right there. He rolled through pretty good, but there'll be some corners. Man, he lost a lot of speed, but he stayed up there. So I was like, man, how can we drop him? Like right there, you're gonna see his cart hopping around. I was like, okay, if we get by him and get a good run, we can drop him, and it'll be against 2 against 1, and there we can take the win, a 1-2 finish. That's why I had to think. So I'm thinking ahead of time. All right, get to his back bumper, pass him, but drop him, and then get back by him, and then push Matt to Sean, and hopefully we get a good enough run. That's a lot of thinking, but that's how you have to think if you're running up front of what you got to do. First, you got to focus on your driving, but at the same time, you got to worry about when can I make the pass, how I'm going to make the pass. So right here, I'm just said, okay, I'm going to push him past his braking zone so he screws up the exit, and then I get around him. I did not expect him to pass Matt right here. He freaking pulled off that pass perfectly. I was like, well, that backfired. Dang it. I was like, come on, Jorge, you ended up doing the one thing you did not want to do. You didn't want them together. I was like, but don't worry. Matt is impatient and he'll pass. He's like me. We're going to get by. If he feels someone pushing him, he's going to make a pass. The thing was, every time I tried to pass him, right, we couldn't drop him. So I was thinking to myself, what we need to do is we need to swap positions. So we stay in this position, many laps go by. I think there might be 4 laps to go, I'm not sure. But we're just sitting here riding around trying to think what the heck we're going to do. So there are some areas we were able to get through, and then we saw him get tight here and coming into his double right. So Matt, we were able to keep it tight. He ends up getting into the gym a little bit, and then right here we're going to pass. And Matt's aggressive, so we were good. I was like, I was not going to get off his back bumper. If he hit the brakes, it was going to be a bad day for us. But nope, we make it through. 2 against 1. But no, he comes around again. I was getting so dang pissed. I was like, come on, cut me a break. I was like, now I have to push him back up to get back by him. I was like, really? So I thought to myself, okay, this is what we gotta do. I got to swap with Matt. For some reason, even yesterday, when I was leading, we were much faster. Maybe because Matt's that much better a follower than I am, or my kart was just doing that much better in the tight section. Matt's kart was bent to hell. I mean, it would lift the tire on one and snap loose on the other. That thing, I'm glad he got rid of that dang thing. He got a new Tony. So Jim wants to go on the inside. I said, okay. I watch him, right? I let him go, and then I go in with Matt. Then I give Matt the sign, let's swap. So Matt backs off, lets me in behind Jim, and I was like, okay, this is where we need to be. It's about to go down. This is where I need to be. I need to pass him in a section where Matt can get by him too. Right here. Right where I was saying earlier. Inside this bowl. I've already made the choice. I'm going. Went in. Matt followed. And we dropped Jim. That's what we need to do the whole time. Now with a little bit more than 2 laps to go. Ladies and gentlemen. It is game time. It is the visor down. Drop your head. Push. Max effort. The Intimidator, Dale Earnhardt, game time go. And that's what I was doing. It was go time. I did not worry about anybody else. I knew Matt was right behind me. I didn't care what was going to happen. If I screwed out of the turn, he was going to butt me forward. So I was able to push really hard. And right here, that car hooked turn 1. Sean was scared. I could smell blood in the water. Oh, it was like a shark, guys. It was. You see that little intake tube I have? It sucks up all the competition. And here we went. It was coming. It was going to be good. But I had to wait until a final lap to pass him. I was going to freaking end up passing him on this bowl. He was losing the kart on this bowl. His kart would get sideways and he had to enter wide. So I was going to get behind him. We were going to push into the very end and we were going to get on the inside. That was the plan. The plan was going to work great. Here in the tight section, kart was just working. I was just able to get through the corners a little bit better. I was in his draft. It was over. It was so over, the motor said no. I'm going to brake. And right here it did. Intake spring broke. That was the end of my race, guys. It was one hell of a run. Thanks to all supporters that came up to me saying it was a one hell of a race. My heart just sunk to the bottom, guys. It was hard to swallow this one. Kart did great. I'm ready for Charlotte. I'm ready to go. I'm pumped. I'm excited. Thanks to everybody. I ended up P last. It's okay. It's just redemption in Charlotte, baby. We're getting ready to go. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you guys on track. Well, finals in the books. Miguel making his way home with the fuel.
Best thing about 206.
Yeah. I end up last. I end up last.
You would have won that shit.
I was trash talking too. I was like, Coyote sales are gonna drop.
Dude, hey man, I had the funnest race out there. I was running with Matt, Sean, Jim, Brown was up there. Dude, I was having a blast. I mean, I was running up front, and
for a while.
It wasn't a while, dude. I've been running up front lately. This new TB chassis, this new TB chassis is the shit. This new TB chassis is so freaking fast. you know how I always say I'm doing some adjustments, I'm doing some changes? Just look at it. That's all I've been doing all day. I've been bored. I've been cleaning it. That's how bored I've been doing it. Now, I've been up and down on gearing. And the gears, the Sharp by Design gear, go get you some. All right? Stop being cheap. Go get you some. I'm cheap. Nothing, the motor, the side of the brake spring. Took the valve cover off. The springs cracked, and then the head gasket was going. So, shit happens. Thanks, John, letting me know to check that out. I thought it was a block, but it ended up being the intake spring broke. Now, that's the first time it happened to me. And I don't have many races on this engine. Maybe 4 since the refresh, so it doesn't have that much time on it. So go through your stuff, check it out. You know, this shit happens. Miguel had a good run. He was quick, just lost the draft. Congratulations to Dylan, winning light. Congratulations to Matt, P2. Congratulations to Sean for the win on our class. Thanks to all subscribers that walked up and said what's up. Love to see you guys. I'll catch you guys in Charlotte. Huh. Baby, I am ready. Hump. And if you guys don't know, this is the one from Don't Hit Me, Bro. Take it easy, guys.